And welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction of the New York Mets baseball game tonight. The Mets take on the Kansas City Royals. Game one of a three-game set here. The Mets are finally back home. The Mets have actually won two in a row. Big game last night. They get the late home run from Juan Soto to take the lead. The bullpen can't hold it, but then Luis Torrens in the top of the 10th with the big two-out base hit to score 2 runs. Then the Mets hold on for the 7-6 win. So, and we're beating Atlanta. I know Atlanta's a little banged up right now and not playing well, but still lead the division. But welcome in. Let's start saying hello to some folks here in the chat. Stanley was here first. What's up, Stanley? Welcome in. Who else we got here? Berg was here. What's up, Berg? Daniel Berry was here. What's up, Daniel Berry? Raymond's here. What's up, Raymond? C. Lee is here. What's up, C. Lee? Roadrunner Steve is here. IPS and Mets fans. Let's show Kansas City some New York barbecue. Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Steve. 2 series left before the All-Star break. This one that's getting started tonight there. And then after this 3-game set, the Mets and the Red Sox play each other. So let me write down our actual numbers there so I can keep them updated throughout tonight's game. We got tonight's Mets starting lineup rotating there at the top as well. Some other games going on right now. The Cubs and Orioles are getting ready to go. They must have been in the rain delay. Detroit's up 2-0 over the A's. The Pirates are up 4-1 over Atlanta. Miami up 1-0 over Seattle. The Yankees and Rays are scoreless in the second. Washington has a 1-0 lead over Houston. The Phillies and Reds are getting warmed up. Milwaukee and St. Louis. Cleveland and Minnesota. Boston and the White Sox. Good see he's going to be live for that one. What's up, Danny C? Danny C saying 5-3 Mets. Let's go, Danny C. Polanco back in the lineup tonight. Yep. They're showing highlights from the Soto's home run last night. Jake is here. What's up, Jake? Welcome back. Johnny's here. What's up, Johnny? Stanley saying 5-4 Mets. C. Lee says Soto home run again. All right, the Royals line up tonight. It'll be Jensen leading off. Bobby Witt Jr. will bat second. Lane Thomas third. Salvador Perez will DH and bat fourth. Jack Caglione will bat fifth. Nick Lofton sixth. Collins seventh. Michael Macy will bat eighth. And Tyler Tolbert will bat ninth. C&L Perez getting the start tonight for the Mets. So bullpen game tonight for our Mets. And the Met defense tonight, it'll be Bichette at third, Lindor at short, Beatty at second, Young at first, Torrens doing the catching, Soto in left, Ewing in center, and Benj in right field. Candy Randy saying 0-0 after one. I've got no runs in the first inning. All right, good luck, Candy. Frank T is here. What's up, Frank? Sheila says 4-3 Mets. Seven and 1 or 8-0 record by the break, and maybe, just maybe. And first pitch is fouled off. 0-1. We are underway. Let's refresh the graphics here to give us the 3D look. And we'll line this up. There you guys go. Missed away. 1-1 to count. Frank T saying 6-3 Mets. In for a strike, 1-2. C. Lee says 6-3 as well. No, I did not see Lee, but thank you. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. Raymond also saying 6-3. Everybody copying each other. You guys were all almost right last night. It was 7-5. Or the prediction was 7-5, and it was 7-6 was the final. Sean saying 11-3, and that one lifted out to shallow center. Lindor waving his arms, 1 away. That'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr., batting .292 on the year. Let me catch up here. Frank T, 6-3. C. Lee, 6-3. Sean M, 11-3. Sean M, 11-3. And 3 Ks for Perez, 3 Ks, and 6 for Senga. Okay. Up high, 1-0. Mountain Man is back. What's up, Mountain Man? Miss Gina is here as well. What's up, Miss Gina? The 1-0 from Perez. Down low, 2-0. 11-3, how macho. Christopher Brady is here. What's up, Christopher? Welcome back. The 2-0. And that one chopped to first, and it'll get in the right field. Hit it between the first and second baseman. A 1-out single for Witt. That'll bring up Thomas. Thomas batting .222 on the year. Charles Adderley is here. What is up, Sir Charles? One out, one on here. Charles says he's doing good. Let's go. Pick off throw, not in time. Charles says smash them free subs and hit that like button. Perez will look at the runner. Now deals. And a ground ball to short. Nice diving stop by Lindor. And, of course, what do we have? An E6. Runners on first and second. 1 out. That's not a hit. That's an out. That's an error all the way. Miss Gina says 8-3. So runners on first and second here with 1 out. Yep. That's why I'd be willing to trade him. Here's Perez, who usually crushes the Mets. Inside 1-0. Celis is never a dull moment. Never. It wouldn't have been a double play, but they would have gotten the force out at second. The 1-0. And hit out to right. Foul. 1-1. CNL Perez asking for a new ball here. Salvador Perez, the second all-time in Royals history with 314 home runs. 3 behind George Brett at 317. And the runners take off and no throw. He balked, so the runners will advance anyway. Second and third and 1 out. Last 2 years, Christopher. Ground ball, foul, 1-2. Polanco's in the lineup tonight, Miss Gina. He's DHing tonight. Perez needs a strikeout here now with runners on second and third. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Reach back for that one. 97 miles an hour. What's up, Brian? Welcome in. Caglione will be the batter here. How's he doing? Batting .259, 14 home runs, 33 runs batted in. And first pitch has popped up. Center field. Ewing coming in a couple steps. That'll retire the side. So the Royals threaten but do not score. We go bottom 1. That's coming up. My guess is Perez is only going to go the 1 inning. But for the Mets tonight, you guys can see the rotating lineup there tonight. But Ewing will lead off. Soto will bat second. Bichette third. Francisco Lindor fourth. Carson Bench fifth. Jorge Polanco back in the lineup will DH and bat sixth. Jared Young seventh. Brett Beatty eighth. And Luis Torrens will bat ninth, going up against former Met Seth Lugo. So it stinks that it stinks that the year has been such a miserable year, because that was a great moment from Soto last night that hit that 3-run home run in the 9th inning. But yeah, somebody said in the chat last night, I don't want to hear anybody say anything about Soto not coming through. See, Lee said, what a hot day. Not here. It is 69 degrees here. We need some hits here, says Sheila. Jake says, I have a feeling there's going to be a lockout next year, so enjoy baseball while you can. Teddy's here. What's up, Teddy? I'll think what we'll do if there is a lockout. The minor league teams still play, even if there is a lockout. But if you're on the 40-man roster, you're not eligible to play in the minors during a lockout. So we might do a lot of the Syracuse Mets games. We won't do day games and stuff like that. But if there's no MLB, we'll definitely do some Syracuse Mets stuff next year. Brian says Soto's home run ball hasn't landed yet in Atlanta. 1-1 to count here from Lugo. Slap the other way. That's a base hit. You see, Ewing should stop it first. He will. A leadoff single. It's going to get that average up over to 260. Actually raises it to 263. Yeah, exactly, Jake. Yep. Because I've been scrambling to figure out what to do next year if there's no baseball. And they play. I think they have every Monday off, and then a series is Tuesday through Sunday. Like they play the same team for 6 straight days. The 1-0 to Soto, in for a strike, 1-1. See, Lee says, "Come on, Matt, great start. Let's get some runs here." The 1-1 out. Oh, on the outside corner, 1-2. If you're new here, that's what the runs and home runs on the screen are. The numbers on the left are this season, and the numbers on the right are last season's numbers. Yeah, right, Christopher. I was thinking the same thing. Up high, 2-2. Two and two to count here to Soto. Lugo will deal. Down. Oh, called strike 3. Soto's going to challenge. I think it's a strike. I think it's a strike. It's a strike. Bad challenge by Soto. Mets have one challenge left the rest of the ball game. I shouldn't say it that way because if you win the challenge, you keep it. But that's not a good spot to waste one there. Bichette takes a strike, 0-1. Oh, see Lee saying 24 thumbs up already. Let's go. Once again, the magic number is 125. 125. So right down the middle, 0-2. What's up, boys? Welcome back. Ewing goes. It's fouled off. 0-2 still. Yep. Braves are losing 4-1 right now against Pittsburgh. James Phillips is here. After I bashed the Mets, I missed the comeback. He said, yeah. Boy says psyched to see Polanco in the lineup. DO2 down low. Now the Royals are going to challenge. It was called the ball. And it's a strike, or it's a ball, excuse me. So both teams have lost a challenge here in the first inning. The 1-2. And Bichette hits one up the middle, and that'll get through to center field. Ewing will stop at second. The Mets have runners on first and second with one out here for Lindor. Oh, here everybody's singing everybody's favorite song. Come on. I wonder if I can find a clip of it so we can play it. Outside, 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Sheila says, big hit for Lindor here. Let's go. The 2-1 from Lugo. Swung on a mass 2-2. Would have been a strike either way. Ronnie, I don't know. Let me see if I can find Ronnie. Check swing, down low. Did he go? No swing, 3-2. Ronnie, we're up over 100 people already here in the first inning, man. What do you think of everybody checking us out?
They're adrenaline junkies.
They're what?
Yeah, they're adrenaline junkies.
Oh, okay. They might not like that. Called strike 3. But yeah, let's keep having a guy that stands there and looks at pitches bat fourth, please. Branson, I heard my girl at the pharmacy almost left without my meds. That's funny. In for a strike to Ben, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. On the outside corner, 1-2. They're making Lugo work here in the first, up to 22 pitches, but you got to swing the bat here, guys. And a little chopper. Lugo's got it, off balance throw, and it's wide. A run will score. Now they throw it away again. The throw to the plate is not in time. They throw it away again. And here comes the third run. Let's go. 3 errors. That's something the Mets would do. It's an E1. No RBI and 3 straight errors. Lugo threw it down the right field line. Then they tried getting the runner to go in the third. And they threw it past the third baseman, allowing the second run to score. And they almost had the runner at third. They almost had Benj at home, and it was a bad throw to the catcher. Polanco lifts one out to left, fair territory. Fair territory. It's caught. That'll end the inning. But the Mets, thanks to the errors, take a 3-0 lead. Little League home run. That's exactly what it is, boys. Little League home run. What's up, DX? No, it was all errors, Edward. It was all errors. The Mets are playing defense for the Royals. The Kansas City Metropolitan Baseball Club. We'll take it, says Brian. Yeah. I want to make sure it's Brian and not Byron. So we got to add the 3 runs to our number here. So the Mets now actually have 372. John F. is back. What's up, John F.? Charles says winners never quit, quitters never win. Let's go, Charles. If you're new here, you'll notice Charles will be posting the channel rules all night long, inspirational quotes all night long. He'll drop the hammer on you in the chat if he needs to. Thank you, Charles, and the team there with you as always. It's an E1, an E3, and an E5. What's up, Joe Wirt? Down low. Ooh, called a strike. 0-2. So Senga now the batter. So Perez only had one. So Sean was a little off on that one, but he's got 6 for Senga. The 0-2 to Senga. Or from Senga, excuse me. Down low, 1-2. Miss Gina says, please smash that thumbs up and subscribe. Yes. Subscribing is free. We are on the road to 10K. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. Senga's first strikeout. And a bunt. Senga off the mound. The throw. Got him. What a scoop by Young. 2-away. Nice barehanded scoop there by Senga. The off balance throw and the scoop by Young. 2-away. Here's Massey. Bouncing the dirt. 0-1. And that one raced into center field. That'll be a base hit. A 2-out single here. We'll bring up Tolbert, the number 9 hitter. Lindor tried to jump and make a catch, but it was way over his head. Oh, up and in. Almost hit him. 1-0. John, do that again. I see what? I see what got in him. I'm not following. I don't know when he's coming. Probably after the trade deadline would be my guess. And that one's absolutely crushed out to left field. And they get 2 of those 3 runs right back. Oh, with 2 outs. PA, thank you so much for the stars. Appreciate that. T-Bone, what's up, T-Bone? Back to the top of the lineup here. Down low, 1-0. There were 2 out and nobody on. The 1-0. Pound. That one missed. 2-0. Got the first 2 outs and now can't get out of the inning, Frank. The dreaded 2-out kryptonite. 2-0. And that one ripped up the middle, base hit. Oh, but yet we keep throwing this Senga character out there. That'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr. again. Waiting for the meeting at the mound here to end. See if the Mets can get out of this with the lead. $118 watching, and we have 29 likes. Come on. That's hit sharply, but right at the set. That'll retire the side. But the Royals get 2 back on the Tolbert 2-run homer. It'll be Young, Beatty, and Terrence for the Mets coming up. 7, 8, and 9. Looking at score some runs to increase that lead now. No, we cannot, Seeley. No, we cannot. Yeah, that's a good question, Brian. I agree. Mets need like 20 runs to keep Senga. Johnny says the reason Ronnie isn't in the booth is because he's warming up in the bullpen. What's up, Johnny? Welcome in. Let's take a look at some other games going on right now. Bottom of the first inning, Cubs and Orioles are scoreless. Top of the fourth, Detroit's up 2-1 over the A's. Pittsburgh now up 7-2 over Atlanta. Miami up 3-0 over Seattle. The Yankees up 3-2 over Tampa Bay. Houston and Washington are tied at 1. Jared Young takes a strike. It's already 0-1. Philly and Cincinnati are scoreless. Cleveland and Minnesota just underway. Boston and the White Sox just underway as well. And that one ripped in the right, but caught at second base. 1 away. Yeah, the 3-game series here with Kansas City, then Boston, and then the All-Star break. We'll definitely be live for the that's lined in the right center field. That'll split the gap and roll all the way to the wall. Beatty's on his way to second, and he'll pull it in there. A one-out double. Beatty now with a 7-game hitting streak. Getting that average closer to 220 now. Came in at 217. We'll see where that hit puts him. $220, exactly at 220. Up high, 1-0 to Torrens. Torrens in his career against Kansas City, a 265 average. 7 runs batted in. In for a strike, 1-1. What's up, Caesar? Or Cesar? Frank says 34 likes and climbing. Yo, DK's here. What up, DK? In for a strike. They check down at first. No swing, 2-1. Yeah, he's throwing a lot of pitches here. The 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. The 2-2. And it fouled off. We'll do it again. Torrens had the big hit last night in the 10th inning. The Mets had 2 on and 2 out before Torrens doubled into 2. And a ground ball to third. That's a fair ball. To throw to second, they got the runner held up between second and third. And they got Beatty. They got Beatty. So it's a fielder's choice. And now a runner on first and 2 out. Johnny says, in my opinion, Torrens' defense play is definitely worth keeping him in the lineup. Agreed. That's what right now. That's what I want out of a catcher right now. I know the offense sucks, but so Ewing crushes one out to right. Did he get enough? Back to the track at the wall. See ya. A.J. Ewing with another home run puts the Mets up 5-2. I mean, Ewing, I know it's only 6, but Ewing's not a home run hitter if you ask me, but he's showing some pop. What's up, Paula? Down low, 1-1. And he's definitely one of the few great Met stories this year. And Ben, Ewing got the 2 runs back. Yes, he did. Hey, Jay Ewing, power hitter. Swung on a miss, though, 1-2. 1-2 the count. He's a starter on the team now, Jake. What do you mean next year? Why wouldn't he be? He's a starter now. 2-2 to count here to Soto. I'm not following what you mean, Jake. Down low, 3-2. Not an easy win. Remember, the Royals just took 2 out of 3 from Philadelphia, so no, not an easy win. The 3-2. And Soto lifts one out to left field towards the wall in fair territory. It'll be caught. That'll end the inning, but the Mets get the 2 runs back. It's 5-2 as we head to the third. $145 in the chat. Let's go. Smash them thumbs up for us. Consider hitting that subscribe button and keep most of. Oh yeah, they're definitely they're not going to trade any of the young pieces. It's going to depend on who they trade away, but next year definitely going to be the starting outfield is going to be Soto, Ewing, and Bench. Like somebody said earlier in the chat, I would start Torrens. Give him a day off every 2 to 3 days. Find another catcher. You can find another catcher to do that. It's going to depend on what Bichette does. Bichette's got an opt-out. Jared Young's still going to be here unless they trade him. We have 144 people watching and 43 likes. Let's go. Keep smashing them thumbs up for us. Once again, if we get to 125 likes tonight, I hand out 5 memberships. But make sure you hit that free subscribe button because you never know when somebody else is going to come in and drop some as well. Oh, I keep forgetting that, Brian. Parada. I keep forgetting about Parada. The 1-0. Hit for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 from Senga. Swung on a foul tip. It's 1-2. Hey, Jason, Bills fan is here. What's up, Jason? The 1-2. Called strike 3. Struck him out. Second strikeout for Senga. I wonder if they said he swung or not because he didn't challenge, and that ball looked inside. The first pitch here, up high, 1-0. Salvador Perez, the batter. Down low, 2-0. The 2-0. Swung on a miss. That would have been ball 3, 2-1 to count. Then moving the on deck batter because he's blocking the pitch clock. The 2-1. Chopped foul, 2-2. The 2-2. Inside, 3-2. The 3-2. And that one fouled off. We'll do it again. I don't know. Ranger Suarez just got hurt for the Red Sox, so he probably won't pitch. The 3-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. I don't know if they have. That'll be Friday. Let's see if they have anything scheduled yet. Sonny Gray against Nolan McLean on Friday night. Sonny Gray is 10-1 with a 2.61 ERA and a chopper foul. Still 3-2. Then Saturday, Peralta will be pitching for the Mets. Boston does not say. What time is that game? 4 o'clock. And then Sunday, Tolley. And no, the Mets don't say yet. The 3-2. Up high, ball 4. So out what? Down low, 1-0. One and 0 the count. And a ground ball foul, 1-1. Caglione flew out to center field his first time in the first inning. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. Nice pitch. '30th pitch from Senga coming up. Inside, 2-2. The 2-2. The pitch. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away in the inning. Senga's third strikeout. 2 away. Raymond's hoping to turn 2 there. He struck him out, though. That'll bring up Lofton. Lofton struck out his first time. That one hit out to right field. Bench will make the catch. Side retired. We go bottom three. Mets up 5-2. It'll be Bichette, Lindor, and Bench coming up. Jason says trying to keep up with you all doing steaks and ribs on the grill. No. The Mets will not be trading for Skubal. How's the crowd looking? I'll have to look, Miss Gina. I'll have to look. I haven't noticed. I could see them being in during free agency, but they won't be trading for him. Brian says hopefully Senga will get some confidence after this inning. Oh, they're going to trade him. They're not going to let him leave in the offseason. If they don't trade him, they better sign him. If they don't trade him, they better sign him. We do need starting pitching bad. All right, Lugo will start the inning here. In for a strikeout. Outside 1-1. Up high 2-1. And Bichette pops one up. Shallow right. Tolbert will make the catch. One away. That'll bring up Lindor, who struck out looking his first time. In the Mets trade for Paul Skeens since he's struggling. And trading for those guys, I don't think the Mets have a good enough pitching prospect. Unless you want to include McLean in the deal. You would have to include McLean and Tong in a deal. And that one laced in. Oh, nice play by Bobby Witt Jr. behind the bag. 2 away. That will bring up Bench, who had the Little League home run. What's up, Travis? Travis says, need this series. Exactly. Yeah, you're 100% right, Travis. But you got to play better. Just because you're not a playoff team doesn't mean you just fold it up outside 2-0. Bobby's good. Yes, he is. PA with the thumbs up. Thank you, PA. And that one lifted foul. 2-1. Brian says we would have to give up McLean, Tong, or Thornton in the trade. Not doing that. Yeah, agreed. I'm not doing that either. inside. That is the first time that a team has made 3 errors on one play against the Mets ever. Witnessing history. Inside, ball 4. So a 2-out walk. That'll bring up Polanco, who popped out to third his first time up. Play to win the game, like Mr. Charles says. In for a strike. Oh, close ball, 1-0. Frank's history in the making at PAS. Outside. Oh, got the corner. This one did. 1-1. In for a strike. 1-2. The 1-2. Runner goes. The pitch is high. The throw down to second in time. Oh, they called him safe. I think he's out. Bobby Witt says challenge. I think he's out. Let's see. Ooh, this is close. It's close. They're not going to challenge, I guess. "12 stolen bases now." Darnell saying clutch. It swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go to the 4th. Still 5-2 Mets. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Royals. That's who did the damage before. Once again, some other games going on here. Milwaukee and St. Louis are scoreless in the second. The Cubs and Orioles scoreless in the third. Detroit up 2-1 over the A's in the 5th inning. Pittsburgh up 7-2 over Atlanta in the 4th. Miami up 4-2 over Seattle in the 5th. Tampa Bay's now up 6-3 over the Yankees in the 5th inning. Houston up 4-2 over Washington. The Phillies are up 3-0 over the Reds. Cleveland up 1-0 over Minnesota. White Sox and Red Sox are scoreless. Angels and Rangers getting ready to get going. Arizona and San Diego at 9:40. Toronto and San Francisco at 9:40. And Colorado and the Dodgers at 10 o'clock. That Milwaukee-St. Louis game, that's game 2 of a doubleheader. Milwaukee won the first one 4-3. What are you lifing about, Johnny? What are you lifing about, man? Going to the 4th inning, still 130 people watching. Let's go. Ronnie, we've had a good crowd tonight.
Yeah, they're adrenaline junkies.
Wow. You think so?
Yeah, they're adrenaline junkies.
Okay. If you say so. I wonder if Darth Vader agrees with that.
That is correct.
Okay. I don't want to argue with you guys. Yes, it was Tolbert that hit the home run. Yep. Down low, 1-1. Agreed, boys. Voice is right on. The 1-1. In for a strike. No, outside, 2-1. Wow. Up high, 3-1. There's a strike. Oh, no. Ball 4. No challenge from the Mets. Got to bring on Macy or Massey. And outside, 1-0. So 1-0 here. And there's a strike, 1-1. '40th pitch from Senga. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. And the chopper to first, foul. 2-2. The 2-2. Bounce in the dirt, 3-2. The throw back to front. Oh, they called him safe. I thought he was out. The Mets might want to look at this one. Luminous says I hit like. The Mets are going to challenge us. This is close at first. No, he's safe. He's safe. Oh, I think he's out from that angle. I think he's out. Runner's out. Great play by Terens at a ball that bounced in the dirt. And there it is. He's out. Hand is off the bag. Tag is on his backside. 3-2 the count here. Down low, ball 4. So back-to-back walks for Senga here, even though they got the pick off. Come on, man. And now blooped in the right field. Tyler Tolbert has 9 consecutive base hits. Went 7 for 7 against Philadelphia, and he's 2 for 2 here tonight so far. 2 for 2 here tonight so far. And now that'll bring up the tying run. Jensen, the batter, and fouled off 0-1. The 0-1 from Senga. Down low, 1-1. What up, Doc? It's a 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. 4 strikeouts for Senga. That'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr. Boston has a 3-0 lead over the White Sox. Bobby Witt 1 for 2 tonight. A single in the line out to third. Man, excuse me. Outside, 1-0. Want to know the count here. Senga will deal. Outside, 2-0. Senga asked for a new baseball here. I don't think the baseball's the issue. The 2-0. Down low, 3-0. The 3-0. I think he's pitching around Bobby Witt, honestly. Down low, ball 4. I think he pitched around him. Because that'll bring up Thomas now. I was going to say, Witt's the only guy in the lineup you got to worry about, but apparently Tolbert is too. Because Tolbert's got 2 hits tonight. Ronnie's here. What's up, Ronnie? 51 likes, says Frank. Let's go. All right, Senga, come on. Thomas is 0 for 2. Reached on an error and struck out looking. Down low, 1-0. Mets won last night, 7-6, Ronnie. Thank you, Johnny. The float state. Down low, 2-0. Real drama, what's up? Welcome in. Now you got to throw a strike here. Not good. There's a strike. 2-1. I didn't watch the whole thing. I just saw the end. Up and in. 3-1. Come on, dude. Over pitching. They should have just intentionally walked Bobby Witt instead of throwing those pitches. And Thomas smashes one out to left. Soto, it's over his head. 2 runs will score. Don't know why they stopped Bobby Witt. It's now 5-4. And our bullpen is spent from the last 2 games in Atlanta. Yeah, Duck. I don't know why they didn't send Witt. He would have scored easily. You can't. Who you putting in, Johnny? Stop the swing. 1-0. Right now, you got nobody left in the bullpen except the kid that just brought up today. Ronnie up and in 2-0. My goodness, dude. Swung on a miss. 2-1. Austin Warren is back as well, so Warren's available. So they have 2 guys tonight. The 2-1. And that one licked out to left. Soto, diving catch by Soto. Unbelievable. No lie, I did not think I would ever see Juan Soto lay out for a baseball like that. Let's go. That saves 2. We go bottom 4. It's 5-4 Mets. 7, 8, and 9 coming up. Young, Beatty, and Torrens. Darnell says, nice play. Soto says Miss Gina. Raymond says Soto. Johnny says Soto. Soto with the glove. Soto says Frank. Thank you, Soto says Brian. Imagine if Kansas City loses by a run, right? No worries, Miss Gina. Hopefully everything's okay. So put a circle around that one. Oh, I did. Frank says Mets add on here. Hey, Celia's back. What's up, Celia? Saying hey, y'all. Coming in to support here because my Yankees are terrible. Soto balling. There's a report that Soto's going to be in the home run derby. I don't know if that's true or not. The boy says, will Soto get a home run tonight? I'm going to say yes. Johnny. I'm going to say he does get one tonight, especially because he just made that unbelievable play. Down low, 1-0. Lugo still on the mound here. Can't remember saying we signed Soto on my birthday on a defensive play. 2-0 the count here. Too young. And a ground ball. Base hit off a Witt's glove in the center field. It was a diving attempt. It wasn't an error. So a leadoff single here. That'll bring up Beatty, who doubled his first time. Darnell says yes. He's feeling it. I can go for a Soto pop. Soto is carrying the team on his back with his bat and now the glove. Brady takes a strike 0-1. Let's see. Witt made the diving attempt. Oh, it hit his hand. Swung on a missed 0-2. And 2 the count. Great catch by Soto. Absolutely, Sean. Pick-off throw, not in time. The 0-2. And fouled off, still 0-2. Cranky Keith is usually the best Keith. Oh, man. The 0-2. And a chopper up the middle. The only play is going to be at second base. So 1 out with a runner on first now for Terrence. $155, says Miss Gina. So a couple defensive plays there in that inning. They get the pickoff back at first. And Terrence grounds one to second. And the throw back to second. It's going to be an infield single here for Terrence. Back to the top of the lineup here with runners on first and second. We're up to 160 in the chat. Let's go, Miss Gina. Miss Gina put it there too. Let's go. It's amazing what a couple wins will do for a fan base, right? All right, 2 on here. Ewing, who hit the home run his last time up, is 2 for 2 tonight. He's got his average up to 267. Johnny saying, let's go, AJ. The 1-0. And fouled off 1-2. And chopped foul. We'll do it again. Charles says discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Almost out of Cheez-Its here. I'm gonna have to make a run to the store. Base hit in the center field. Beatty will score. Terrenz will go to third. AJ Ewing, 3 for 3 tonight. Now has 3 RBI. And that'll bring up Juan Soto. The first pitch to Soto. Up high, 1-0. The 1-0. And Soto fouls it off 1-1. AJ is on fire, says Brian. Let's cheer, says Paula. Your team has a 2-game winning streak. You'll feel good too, right? Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate that. Down low, 2-1. AJ average, yes, it's up to 272. Thank you, Raymond. The 2-1. And Soto crushes one out to right. Did he get enough back towards the track? Get out of here. Boom. It is 9-4. Soto pop. The boy Johnny asked. I said yes. You were right. Let's go, Soto. Soto bomb. It's bread and butter time. And fouled off by Bichette. 1-1. Nice level swing. And a broken bat right to the second baseman. Over to first, 2 away. Thank you, Miss Gina. Appreciate that. Let's go, says Darnell. He got all of that one. And Lindor chops one foul, 0-1. I'll update the numbers here after the inning. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. Sharon says we signed Soto on her birthday. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Dominic is here. What's up, Dominic? Looks like double figure scoring for the Mets. In a base, nope. A ground ball to third. Over to first. That'll retire the side. But the Mets put up a 4 spot. RBI single by Ewing, a 3-run home run by Soto. The Mets lead 9-4 as we head to the fifth. All right, let's update our numbers here. We got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. Four. We have to add 4 there. We have to add 1 more here. All right, let's go. $177 in the chat. Let's go. Ronnie, we got a good crew tonight. What are you thinking of 177 people watching?
They're adrenaline junkies.
They're what?
They're adrenaline junkies.
Hey, okay. Darth Vader, do you agree with Ronnie?
That is correct.
Okay. Okay. No. I personally do not. But you guys might think different. All right, we go top of the fifth here. Johan Santana on July 6, 2010, hit a home run. Got Anakin's approval. Upper foul. Oh, Austin Warren's a new pitcher here. So Senga is done. Senga had 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts. So unfortunately, Sean was wrong there as well. Caglione drills one. That's going to bounce up against the wall. To throw to second is not in time. That's actually closer than I thought. A leadoff double here. Oh, that's the Royal lineup here. 780. Yeah, you're right. Ewing's got the second. Benj is third. Oh, they hit him. I thought it hit the bat. And Warren can't get anybody out here. What's up, D86? $15 more outs. Oh, yeah, 5 minutes. All right, first and second, nobody out here. Terenzo called timeout. Hitting 300 with a near 1,000 OPS hasn't been done since Piazza. Wow. I would challenge that one. That was a strike. All right, Warren, you got to start throwing strikes here, dude. You have a 5-run lead. A grounded foul, 1-1. Logs, what's up, Logs? The Mets are on a 2-game winning streak and winning tonight. So one and one to count from Warren. Looped out to left. Soto on the run. He's not going to get that one. This is going to be a big inning for the Royals. Warren can't get anybody out here. Inside to 1-0. Yeah, it doesn't happen, right, boys? It's unbelievable. When the offense shows up, the pitching doesn't every time. Outside, ooh, called a strike. Lucky call there, 1-1. I don't know, Johnny. Chop foul, 1-2. I did not look to see what the over-under was tonight. Mets infield is playing back here, so they'll give up a run on a ground ball. Yeah, so is our bullpen is trash too, man. Fouled off, still 1-2. Weaver's not available tonight. Raley's not available tonight. Williams isn't available tonight. And that one ripped into right field. That'll be down for extra bases. I mean, this is ridiculous, man. I was not a fan of the Devin Williams signing. Devin Williams has not been good since Alonso hit that home run against him. And here comes this Tolbert character who's 9 for his last 9 at bats. No, not Weaver. Mets aren't going to trade Weaver. Unless the team blows them away with an offer, Weaver's going to become our closer, I think. Way outside 2-0. What is going on with Warren? What do you mean find his rhythm? He started the inning with. He started the inning. It was a clean inning. There's a strike, 2-1. And looped foul on the right field side, 2-2. What's up, Sam? And broken bat. It's a foul ball. What's up, Elite? Welcome in. There goes that lucky bat. Elite with the $1 donation. Thank you, Elite. Appreciate that. Bronzabon's getting warmed up. Everybody in the chat hit that thumbs up on the dollar donation there. The 2-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Yeah, the good guys are up, but they were up by a lot. They were up 9-4. It's now 9-7. Still nobody out in this inning. Outside 3-2. And a ground ball down to third. Nice play by Bichette. The spinorama. Not in time. 10 straight hits for Tolbert. Runners on first and third. Like Mets and Jets. Sorry, my guy. How you still smile? Because at the end of the day, sports don't define my life. To throw down the second. Got him. No, he dropped the ball. He would have been out, and Lindor dropped the ball. Yeah, we're not brothers. Don't call me brother. Yeah, gotta hang on to that ball. Okay, it's time. The 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Yeah. Yep. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Foolishness for a while. Outside, 3-1. Still nobody out in this inning, man. How are we keeping this kid in the game? Chopped foul, 3-2. Lindor uses a new glove every game. Lifted foul, still 3-2. Warren's got to be up to 25 pitches here. The 3-2. Outside, ball 4. That'll load the bases. He has not retired a batter. And here comes Bobby Witt Jr. Up to 197 watching. Let's go. What's up, Bernard? Oh, Gary had that stat last series? I usually don't pay too close attention to what they're saying. What is wrong with this team? The fan base is what was wrong with this team. We are what's wrong with this team. Yeah, I would think so, Johnny, right? Can they clutch, though? What do you mean, can they clutch, though? We're up to 203 in the chat. What is up, everybody? Welcome in. We've had an unbelievable. We're not even halfway through here. It's 9-7. Bases loaded for the Royals. Nobody out. Bobby Witt Jr. the batter. Brazoban deal. Up and in, 1-0. Sharper to short. Lindor will go to second for 1. That'll be it. that'll score a run. Runners on first and third with one out now. Fourth run of the inning so far. Thomas had a 2-run double his last time. And way inside 1-0. Yeah, I agree, Bernard. We need a double play here. End this nonsense. Down low, 2-0. And a chopper foul. 2-1. Leo says he put a baseball in his glove, wrapped it with belt, and kept it oiled. Armand, thank you. Welcome in. Hit that free subscribe button. Once again, on YouTube, it is free to subscribe. The 2-1. It's like hitting the follow button. To throw second, got him. No, come on. I thought he was out. The Mets are going to challenge. Oh, it's close. I'm not sure, though. I can't tell from that angle. I don't think there's enough to overturn this. Yep. It's really hard to tell. That's why I don't think they overturn it. I mean, it would be huge if they did, but I just don't see anywhere where it shows he was out before his. Unless, well, they can go frame by frame, I guess. Oh, the runner is out. 2 away. Runner is still on third, but now with 2 outs. 221 in the chat. Let's go, Miss Gina. Bounce in the dirt, ball 4. Gotta bring up Salvador Perez with runners on first and third. 226. Let's go. Terrence Cannon. Mets pitching has 6 walks already tonight. We're in the 5th inning. They have 6 walks. Pittsburgh's up 11-2 over Atlanta. We might lose. He can say that. We might. The offense shows up, and once again, the pitching is nowhere to be found. Inside 1-0. One and over the count. Ewing's not going to make the catch. That's going to tie the game. Still runners on first and third. And they have batted around 5 runs into the inning, and they're still batting here. I mean, this is getting to be ridiculous here. Just blooped. I mean, the Mets play their outfield so deep. I don't know why they play him so deep. Okay. And we can't get a first pitch strike. Down low, 2-0. You can't throw the heater now. It's 2-0. He's going to be looking for it. There's a strike, 2-1. And swung on a match, 2-2. Mock cheer. The 2-2 from Broadzabon. And a ground ball foul. We'll do it again. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That'll end the inning, but the Royals score 5. We're tied at 9. For the Mets, it'll be Benj, Polanco, and Young. Nope, you can't. You can't turn away from this game. Let's see where we're at here. We have 196 people watching, still 72 likes. Come on, smash them thumbs up for us. Okay, now we'll take that back off here for a second. Just in case if any of the guys that are ending their streams here want to redirect, I want to turn that off. Fitzy's live. Fitzy's got 16 people watching. JJ's got 513 people watching. The Phillies are up 3-0. Dr. Delay. Let's check in on the dot. And for a strike, 0-1. Oh, man, he's getting real close to 10K. He's up to 98.48. Down low, 1-1. Oh, Cora would be my top pick. What's up, Maddox? There's a strike. 2-2. Yeah, Polanco making his return. The 2-2. Called strike 3. So the Mets give up the lead, and the offense comes to the plate and stands there and look at pitches. Thank you for coming. Polanco fakes a bunt. It's outside. 1-0. Outside. 2-0. That'll be interesting to see, Doc, if Mattingly stays. I don't know if he wants to manage full time. Outside. 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. The 3-1. Swing on a miss. 3-2. Even though we're tied at 9, it feels like we're losing. Feels like we're losing. The 3-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. And blue foul. Still 3-2. Nobody warming up in the Royal bullpen yet. The 3-2. And Polanco crushes one out to right. That ball is out of here. Up into the Coca-Cola corner, and the Mets take the lead 10-9. Welcome back in the lineup, Jorge Polanco. Mario, what's up, Mario? So the Mets take the lead right back. Oh, this might be a foul ball. This is a foul ball. This is a foul ball. We're going to still be tied at 9. No. The umpire called it a home run on the field, but it is not a home run. That's a foul ball. That's the right call. So Polanco's got to come back out now. Walter says, I need the Mets to win this. I mean, how does the first base umpire get that wrong when you're looking down the line? Three and two to count here. The pitch. Outside, ball four. So it's a walk. I had already marked it down as a home run. Palacho. Oh, they're making a pitching change. They didn't even have anybody warming up. No. What's up, Southern Sierra? Welcome in. That one plays DraftKings. Maybe he does. That's funny. Hey, welcome in. Once again, it's free to subscribe, so thank you, everybody. I still wish YouTube would change it from subscribe to follow. I think everybody's YouTube numbers would skyrocket if they changed it from subscribe to follow. In terms of followers, maybe not necessarily views and stuff, but check our numbers here. Unbelievable. 216. Well, so the Mets were the runner at first, tied at 9. I wonder if they send it out as a home run. YouTube creators, important update to creator music. Uh-oh. Down low, want to know? Lynch, Daniel Lynch the fourth. That drops down a bunt, but it's foul. Tavius, welcome in. Brian wanted to know what the over-under was. Yeah, I don't know. Fouled off 1 and 2. And Young laces one out to center. It'll be caught. Nice play there. That'll bring up Beatty, who's 1 for 2. Let's go. What's up, Sam? Welcome in. He says bet for KC. I don't know. They've been hot as of late. A lot of Met fans were overthinking this series. And Beatty crushes one out to right. I don't think he got enough. back to the track, and it'll be caught right at the 370 sign. We go to the sixth. Still tied at 9. They're in the top of the 9th. They're now in Pittsburgh. It's 12-2 Pirates. Bottom of the 8th in Tampa Bay, 6-4 Rays over the Yankees. Bottom 7, the Astros are up 5-2 over the Nationals. Top of the 8th, Philadelphia's up 3-1. What else we got? Charles says you know your worth. You don't need others to validate you. Just focused on being the best you can be. Let's go, Charles. Let's go. We've gained 11 new subs tonight. Once again, if we get to 125 likes on the stream, I will give out 5 free memberships. You get a bunch of channel emotes. Memberships are 99 cents. They last for 30 days. Ephraim, what's up, Ephraim? St. Gomez, welcome in. Charles says to smash them free subs and hit that like button. Charles, I want to try something. Could you type something in the chat for me? Hey, Vader is having a membership cool. No, he wants you to answer the question. Yeah, he wants to know if a membership is cool.
That is correct.
Oh. Okay. Brazabon will start the inning with a strike here. And that one lifted out to left. That's in for extra bases. The throw to second is in time. Oh, they called him safe. What in the world is going on here? How is he safe? Oh, he was safe. He was safe. I didn't see his hand get in there. No, he was safe. It'd be a bad challenge. It'd be a bad challenge. So a leadoff double here. That's the go-ahead run on second base. Garth sounds like Terrence Mann. Now that's funny. He was safe, yep. There was a strike, 2-1. Yeah, almost. I mean, good job by Soto. What's up, Ramp? And pop foul. 2-2. Down low, 3-2. I don't know if it's raining or I don't. What's going on there? That camera angle looks all foggy and fuzzy, and that one lifted foul down the left field side. Leo says the Royals team is batting .439 over their last 5. And that one just missed. Ball 4. So here we go again with the bullpen not being able to get anybody out. Oh, Atlanta just got 2 in the top of the 9th. It's now 12-4. There's a strike 0-1. Oh, it's Fogg. Fouled off 0-2. The 0-2 from Brodzabon. That way inside 1-2. The 1-2. Down low 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 1 away. That'll bring up Tolbert. Tolbert is 10 for his last 10. In for a strike. I thought it was a strike. It was called the ball. Torrential challenge. And strike 0-1. Good challenge by Torrens. Nine for 9 with the last bat. 1 for 1 with the new bat. The 0-1. And a chopper to third. And everybody's going to be safe. I don't know if that's a hit or an E5, but everybody's safe. Let's see. Oh, that's a base hit. He never touched it. He never touched it. That's a base hit. Yeah. Bases loaded here with 1 out. And a ground ball foul, 0-1. And they called it an error. They called it an error. Swung on a miss, 0-2. MLB.com showing him at 3 for 4 tonight, so that had to be ruled an error. The throw to the plate is going to be the only out. Bichette wasn't sure if he caught it. But that'll bring up Witt with runners on first and second. What's up, Anthony? Up and in the Witt, 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. And they changed it to a hit. He's 4 for 4. Caught by Brazaban. That ball would have been in the center field. We go bottom 6, still tied at 9. For the Mets, it'll be 9, 1, and 2. What's up, Dill? Dill 7798. Welcome in. Okay, what does that have to do with our baseball game here? So please tell me, Dill, what does that have to do with the baseball game? Tolbert's batting 391. I don't put too much stock into that average. He's got less than 100. He's got less than 50 at bats. He goes for 0 for his next 10. Yeah, the Subway Series doesn't have anything to do with the sandwich shop. Steve Travago's here. What's up, Steve? We're up to 90 likes on today's stream. But let's come back over and look. We're on Tuesday here. Cubs are up 4-0 over the Orioles in the 7th. Tigers are up 6-2 over the A's in the 9th. Marlins and Mariners are tied at 5. Torrens will take a pitch outside, 1-0. Astros up 6-2 over the Nats. Phillies are up 4-1 over the Reds. Red Sox still up 4-0 over the White Sox. And popped up. Foul territory. It'll be caught, 1 away. Twins are up 2-1 over the Guardians in the 7th. Brewers are up 4-2 over the Cardinals in the 7th. Angels, Rangers tied at 2 in the 5th. Diamondbacks, Padres, Blue Jays, Giants, and Rockies, Dodgers all later on. Brewers beat the Cardinals 4-3 in game 1 of their doubleheader. Pirates beat the Braves 12-4, and the Rays beat the Yankees 6-4. Inside 1-0. And broken bat foul. Okay, I guess Dr. DeLay couldn't read the direct. Whatever. Up high, 3-1. Rising Rhino is here. What is up, Rhino? The man that is live streaming every morning when I wake up. Denny is here. Did he redirect over? Oh, Dr. Delay is here. It didn't. I was watching the stream and it didn't say you redirected. Outside, ball 4. My apologies. Came on over with Dr. Delay. Well, I appreciate it. I sincerely apologize to Dr. Delay. Yeah, I was in his live chat and it didn't work for me. There's a strike, 0-1 no Soto. Just woke up and don't know where I am. There's a strike, 0-2. Outside, 1-2. One and two the count here. Down low, 2-2. Ryan O'Hearn with 3 home runs tonight. To 2-2. And Soto crushes one out to right. Did he get enough? No. 2 away. What happened is I was in your live stream listening into your game, and I was hoping you would redirect, and it didn't, for some reason, for me, even though I was in your live stream, it didn't redirect. So I didn't think you redirected over to me, but I appreciate it. But I also want to apologize for being a little agitated. No need to be agitated on my end. I think the agitation comes from the Mets having a 9-4 lead here tonight, and now it's 9-9. But if you came over from Dr. Delay's stream, welcome in. Congrats on your Pirates tonight, beating the Atlanta Braves. The Braves have lost 3 in a row now. I was going to say we go live for every Mets game, but we go live for every 99.4% Mets games. I took the 4th of July off from streaming. But Dr. Delay, let us know. I know you're getting close to 10K, so make sure you post your link in the chat. And Rhino, let us know. You got Wimbledon tomorrow? Good one. No, it's not a good one. All right, here's Bichette. It takes a strike, 0-1. Frank says 96 likes. Let's go. Outside, 1-1. Well, thank you for being so kind, Dr. DeLay. Now I do feel bad now. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Where's Pittsburgh? Because my Mets stink, I do not pay any attention to the wild card standings. But you guys got to still be in the mix, no? 1-2 still the count. The 1-2 fouled off. We'll do it again. I don't feel bad if anybody cares. One and two to count here. And Bichette fouls it off, still 1-2. Pittsburgh is 2.5 games back of Miami for the final spot. The 1-2. Ewing takes off to throw down the second. He's out by a mile. He's out by a mile. Oh, he might be safe. He might be safe. The SNY went to commercial. What are we doing? Maybe they already got word that he's out. Johnny says safe. I thought he was safe on the replay as well. We're up to 93.50 on our sub count. Let's go. 650 away. Oh, it dropped back down. I gave somebody props for getting us to 50, and then they dropped it back down. Yeah, let's see. Dr. DeLay took us from 223 to 328. Let's go. Runner safe. So it's stolen base for Ewing. That's his 9th on the year. And Bichette laces one out to right field, but it'll be caught. We go to the 7th. It'll be 3, 4, and 5. Thomas, Perez, and Caglione. Philly is still up 4-1, but the Reds have the runners on first and second. Rising Minus is almost at 10K. That's awesome, man. Getting there, man. Having the Mets be so bad this year has hurt. Definitely hurt. But a couple wins in a row, and tonight most of the game we were above 200. And like I said, Dr. DeLay on the redirect put us over 300. So let's see. Let's look at some standings here. With Tampa Bay's win tonight, they have a 4-game lead over the Yankees in the American League East. The White Sox are playing right now. They have a 1-game lead over the Guardians. Cleveland is also losing tonight. Seattle has a 1.5-game lead over Texas. The Braves, with that loss, now have a 2.5-game lead over the Phillies. And the Phillies are up tonight, so that could drop down to 2. Brewers have a 7-game lead over the Cubs. And the Dodgers have a 14-game lead over the Diamondbacks. You can get some more subs by offering therapy sessions for frustrated Mets fans. Sealinger will his first pitch inside 1-0. Up high 1-1 or 2-0. Excuse me. Carts and discs. Welcome in. Inside 3-0. More subs. J-Rex or Subway. They're up high, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk. What's J-Rex? I've never even heard of that. What's up, Chris? Chris is back. Here's Salvador Perez, 1 for 4 tonight. Excuse me, 1 for 3. He had a walk. In for a strike, 0-1. And that one fouled off, 0-2. And that one is absolutely crushed out to left. And it's off the base of the wall. The relay throw is not in time, and the Royals have a 10-9 lead. Perez barely just missed a home run. I can't show the game, Jeremy. My YouTube channel will get shut down. Clown. Learn how YouTube works, boss, before you start talking nonsense. Andre's back. What's up, Andre? Guys, don't say hi to people that are talking crap in the chat. Inside 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That's his first career strikeout. Frank saying 106 likes. Let's go. Joshua Williams. What's up, Joshua? I know a Josh Williams. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. And Lofton absolutely crushes one out to left. Soto at the track. It's out of here. Learn how to count. It's 12-9, Sam. Since the Mets led 9-4, the Royals have outscored the Mets 8-0. Yep, the Mets suck. I can't argue with that. All right, easy with the language, Joshua. Down low, 2-1. The Mets up. We're going to need a bigger boat. Now that's funny. There's a strike, 2-2. No, Joshua. It does not. Up high, ball 4. There's a strike, 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. He's going to challenge that. This might be low. And it's low, 3-1 to count. Berg, how far behind are you? Inside, ball 4. All the score predictions went out the window. Guys, don't worry about Tolbert's batting average. The guy's got less than 50 at bats, man. It's going to be another infield single. Third infield single of the night. Bases loaded. The Mets are taking the loss here because nobody's warming up in the pen. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Yeah, he went 5 for 5 yesterday against the Phillies, and he's 5 for 5 tonight. 9-4, says Jalen. Up high, 1-1. Yeah, this is what happens when you overuse the bullpen because your pitchers can't go more than 3 innings. Down low, 2-1. Oh, the home plate umpire said he went 1-2. And popped up. Foul territory, Bichette. And it goes out of play. Still 1-2. Inside, 2-2. The 2-2. And grounded foul, still 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Down low, ball 4. That'll force in a run. And that'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr. with the bases loaded. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Another inning here with the Royals have batted around. Foul straight back, 0-2. Yes, Sam, I know. I'm doing the game, dude. What do you mean 13 right now? And the ground ball is short. Lindor goes to second for one. The turn. Got him. Oh, they called him safe? How? Oh, he's safe. He's safe. Another run will score. It's 14-9. Another five run inning here. And Lane Thomas crushes one out to left. That'll bounce up against the wall. It gets away from Soto. Whit'll score easily. Perez swings and misses. Yeah, well, maybe that's why he wasn't in the major leagues. Fouled off 0-2 still. Oh and 2 the count. Up high, 1-2. I mean, Schillinger's up to 42 pitches here. My goodness. Swung on a miss. That'll end the inning. Seven-run score. We go bottom 7. Stand up and stretch, everybody. We will be right back with the rest of this one. This one. First pitch is down low. Mets are down 7. Two and 0. There's a strike. 2 and 1. The 2-1. Swung on a miss. 2 and 2. The 2-2. Chopper to short. Wicks got it. 1 away. Down low. 2 and 0. Down low. 3 and 0. Inside, ball 4. A 1 out walk. What happened to the Mets? They suck. Polanco takes a strike, 0 and 1. And that one's hit out the right center field gap, and that'll go to the wall. Polanco's on his way to second. It's 16 to 10. Guys, stop asking what happened. If you don't want to hang out and watch the game with us, I'm not going to recap everything that happens. Come on. Back up the stream if you want to see what happens. Inside and low, 1 and 1. They scored more runs. It's a quick recap. That's a good one, Doc. Outside, 2 and 1. The 2-1 to Young. Swung on a miss, 2-2. The 2-2. And Young laces one. That's a base hit. Polanco will stop at third. He had to hold up, make sure it got through. That'll bring up Brett Beatty. That's going to be it for Schreiber. You guys want to know what happened? This is what happened. Watch for Mr. Matt on your screen. So we're getting a pitching change here with Mets with runners on first and third and one out. Ronald says the battle for last place. Yep. Sums it up. He's a So I got to think of some more things we can add to the chat commands here. Beck Way is the new pitcher. Where's the pitcher? Yo, Darnell. Darnell with 250 points. There you go. In for a strike. We paid the most money for last place. Excuse me. 0-1 to Beatty. And a little chopper foul. 0-2. Steve Cohen pitch. That's good too. DO2. Up high, 1-2. The 1-2. And Beatty crushes one out to center field. Thomas to the track. And he'll make the catch. That'll score a run, though. It's 16-11. Sacrifice fly there. That'll bring up Terrenz, who's 1 for 3 on the night. Swung on him, man. 0-1. 1. Bounce in the dirt. It gets away. The runner will move to second base. The 1-1. Swung on a miss. 1-2. Terrens is usually a little bit more patient than this. They're chanting Brandon Nimmo now. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt. 2-2. The 2-2. Bounce in the dirt. 3-2. The 3-2. And Terrens chops at the third. Lofton throws it across. That'll retire the side. The Mets get 2 back. We go to the 8th inning. 16-11. He can't pitch in the game. They're only down 6 runs. They're only down 5 runs. You can't pitch. You got to be down 8 runs to pitch. No. Weaver's not available tonight. Weaver, Raley, and Williams are unavailable tonight. Is pitching better than everybody? What does that mean? Let's come over and look. This has got to be one of our best baseball streams of the season. Where's my numbers? Here we go. Baseball. Let's see where we're at again. 4,800. Right now, this is our 8th most watched live stream of the season. Number 8. Royals became the Dodgers. The Royals, yeah, a lot of you have not been paying attention to the Royals. Yo, Kenneth Clark, how are you? Sealinger's back out on the mound. That one ripped foul. And that one pulled down on the ground. Young's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself. 1 away. Sealinger still on the mound here after he gave up 7 runs last inning. Look for Sealinger to get DFA'd probably right after the game. Lowered his ERA from 63 to 47.25. And that one lined out to right. Benj won't get there. It'll be a double in the corner. A one out double here. That'll bring up Collins. This is Johnny said, this is how you build character. Up high, want to know. Inside 2-0. They're swung on a mass 2-1. Kenneth says we got the home run derby and all-star game next week, everyone. Yes, we do. You're welcome, Charles. As always, thank you for being here. And that one plopped out to right center field. Benj, who'll make the catch, 2 away. Thank you to my mods, Charles, Miss Gina. C. Lee was here most of the night. What's up, Cameron? Welcome in. Frank was here. James was here. Appreciate you guys always coming in. And that one hit out to center field. Ewing under the track at the wall, and he'll make the catch. We go bottom 8. It'll be top of the lineup for the Mets. Ewing, Soto, and Bichette. Down 5. Ewing had to make a little jump, but it would not have been a home run. Definitely going to be live for the home run derby, Kenneth. Somehow I'll be live for the All-Star game. I don't know. We might be getting a bunch of us together to do it, so I don't know yet. Either way, I will be live. Yes. And then we'll take Wednesday night off. I might post a video. And then on Thursday night, the Mets and Phillies start. The Mets can come back, FaZe. They're down 5 runs as we start the 8th inning. Let's get the Mets to have one of those innings where they bat around. The Royals did it twice tonight. The Mets can do it once. This would be the perfect inning to do it, too. They're in the bottom of the 9th there. Yes. Phillies are up 4-1 still. Cincinnati's got a runner at second with 2 out. Excuse me. Don't forget, Thursday is a day game. 1 o'clock start. We'll be live. Boo. No, Kevin. I talk all day, every day. Between work and this, I'm talking all day long. Strom is the new pitcher here. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. The 2-0. Fouled off, 2-1. Two and one. And blooped out to left. And that's going to fall in for a base hit. E.J. Ewing with a 4-hit game. He's been on base all 5 times, 3 singles, a home run, and a walk. And Soto grounds one foul, 0-1. A.J. Minter's getting warmed up. The 0-1. And Soto pops it up. He's pissed off. He throws his bat. 1 away. In for a strike, 0-1. Will either team score a goal in this half? No, they will not. Neither team will score a goal. Swung on a mass, 0-2. The 0-2. And Bichette pops one out to right. Foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2. And Bichette pops it up. Foul territory. It'll be caught. 2 away. That'll bring up Lindor. Up and in, 1-0. Rhino says this is a pretty good football game. Bounce in the dirt. It gets away. Runner will move to second. Bounced about 10 feet in front of the plate. The 2-0 to Lindor. Outside, 3-0. Low-scoring basketball game. They're in for a strike, 3-1. It would be this 16-11 would be like Air Force against Navy or something. The 3-1. Up and in, ball 4. That'll bring up Benj. Benj is 0 for 2 tonight, but 2 walks. Reached on there and scored a run. I mean, right? We're about a month away from preseason coverage. A month and a half away from college football season starting. Frank, will either team score a goal in this half? In for a strikeout and 1 to bench. The 0-1. Up and in, 1-1. All right, let's get a 2-out rally going here. The 1-1. And Benj fouls it off, 1-2. empty nets. This is our goalie. So, Duck, how you doing with the Leo Carlson news? The 1-2. And that one's line. Space hit. Ewing will score. Lindor goes to third. And now it's a 4-run baseball game. That'll bring up Polanco. Exactly. Keep the hits coming. What's up, Bam? Did you guys hold on to win? I see it was 4-1. Polanco will bat right-handed for the first time tonight. Outside, 1-0. Jay Philly says Royals are on a heater. What's up, Jay Philly? Kirkering loaded the bases in the 8th, but Bolin got out of it, and Duran got the save. Very nice. The 1-0. Up high. Did he go? He stopped. 2-0 the count. What's up, Star Wars? Swung on a miss. 2-1. I feel good about Lee. I just hope they don't match. Sergio, what's up? Welcome in. Charles says, in the morning you have two choices. Either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. Down low, 3-1. The 3-1. And Polanco laces one out to left center field. And that'll be caught. That'll retire the side. We go to the 9th. 16-12. Ducks are agreed. Agreed with Duck that the Ducks are playing a dangerous game if they do. All right, let's check our stats again. Wow, that jumped. For the year, this is for the baseball season. This is our third most watched live stream. Let's go. With 1 inning to go. And what else have we done here? Phillies coming up on the Braves. What are they, 2 back or 2.5 back? $54. We've also gained 17 new subscribers tonight. Let's go. Amiso says, first game in a while, watching with you. Let's get a Mets rally. Let's go. We got to keep it to a 4-run game here. But for the Mets in the bottom of the 9th, it'll be 7, 8, and 9. With pinch hitters available off the bench. But New York Mets 12. Yes, I know. I think the Marlins are going to fall back a little bit. Let's go. We're up to 56. 356. Tolbert is 12 for 12. Nobody has ever had 13 consecutive hits. One more subscriber. What's up, Marcel? Welcome in. That's 19 now. 19 tonight. Let's go. Been a long time since we've had that kind of number. The 1-0. Minter will deal. Up high 2-0. And that one popped to the right. And it'll be caught. That ends the streak. 1 away. Give the young man a nice round of applause. 12 for 12. Fifth player in MLB history to do it. Nobody's ever gotten to 13. The Mets, yeah, Star Wars, the Royals are not that good. Neither are the Mets, dude. If the Royals win tonight, they'll have the same exact record. So, there's a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Oh, called a strike, 2-2. Once again, we came to the determination that if there is no baseball next season, the 2-2. And that one fouled off. Because if MLB has a lockout, the minor leagues still play. So we will cover the Syracuse Mets if there's no MLB. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. The Doc gifted memberships. Let's go. Doc says Lehigh Valley for you. And that one fouled off, 0-2. Thank you, Duck. Appreciate you going above and beyond to support the channel like that. Let's see if we've moved into second place. We have not. Still the third best stream of the year. The 0-2. Up high. Goes to the backstop. Imagine scoring 12 runs and you're still losing by 4. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. Minter has a 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 9. Mets down 4. Once again, welcome in. If I haven't said hello to you, I appreciate everybody being here. What a game. We will be back live tomorrow night for game 2 of this series. We got to be getting close to that number 2 spot. Oh, yeah. We're going to fall just shy. All Fright, what's up? Welcome in, All Fright. Appreciate you stopping in. Frank says 121 on the likes. We are 4 away. we hit 4 more likes, I will personally hand out 5 free channel memberships. And you see there on the chat on the screen, Duck gave out 5 as well. You do have to hit that free subscribe button to be eligible. Yep, Frank said 121. Keep me updated, Frank, because if we get the one, we're in the bottom of the ninth. So Young will slap one to the third. First pitch swing and 1 away. Maverick, welcome in. Peng, welcome in. The Long Island Ducks. Charles says 127. Let's go. Kevin just subscribed as well. I will be a man of my word, and I will give out 5 free memberships. Good luck, everybody. Bard Effects, what's up, Bard? Donko, let's go. Welcome in, everybody. Swung on a missed 101. Fitzy's here. What's up, Fitzy? Man, if the Mets had pitching tonight, right? I saw you guys were up 8-1, Fitzy. I assume you guys held on to win. And that one blooped out to left. This will be caught. 2 away. Mets are down to their final out. So let's give out those memberships here before we end. Let's go, everybody. Good luck. And here you go. Tim Hatch, welcome in. And Terence breaks his bat. The barehanded play got him, and the ball game is over. 5 pitches the Mets saw on the bottom of the ninth. No patience in the bottom of the ninth, man, from your 7, 8, and 9 hitters. Let's see if we moved into that number 2 spot. $59.63. Let's see, $59.63. We officially the second best stream of the season. Let's go, everybody. So awesome stuff, everybody. When we end tonight's stream, it's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to Sinbin. Sinbin's doing the Blue Jays Giants game, I think. I better double check that. Edit. Customization. Redirect. Oh, CH is live. We'll go over to CH, everybody. He's doing Rockies Dodgers. Tell him PAS sent you over, and we will see everybody tomorrow night for game 2 of this series. Thanks again, everyone, and we will see you all tomorrow.